You're going down! Jeez, all I did was shoot you with a few tranquilizer rounds. Come on, it can't be that painful. And she curls up in the fetal position just like all the others. The helmet is moving on its own. What the hell? What's going on? What the shit? It's like a man from Metal Gear Solid 1. Let's find out what it's gonna read. Let's see. Let's see what it's gonna read.
Where's your data? Where is it saved?
It's on a hard drive. Or wait, memory card. He can only read memory cards. Holy shit. Alright, I guess I can put it beside me. Okay, I'll put it down as far as I can. Will he succeed in moving my controller? Let's see if he will. Yeah, I can fuck around with my controller. He actually does make it rumble. Well then. Oh, the rumbling! What the hell's going on? And then he finally ascends to heaven, or wherever he goes, whatever.
The spirit of the warrior will always be with you.
Okay, time for another codec call. This is the first actual codec call I've had for quite a while.
You bested the last beast. That doll you just picked up lets you manipulate anybody who's got nanomachines in them. Sounds like something the devil's cooked up, if you ask me.
So what, does Akiba not have
Mantis came
nanomachines?
from South America. She was born and raised
Maybe
in a
that's
country
why he
marked
wasn't
by
able to be
never-ending
controlled.
civil wars.
Actually, maybe that's also why he wasn't affected by any of the other stuff that everyone else with nanomachines was
This
affected
was
by.
when she was still a little girl. Hunted by enemy death squads, she was separated from her family. She barely managed to escape with her life. Ended up in the
Why is every single one of the beauties an orphan with a dead
It was
family?
full of corpses that had been dumped there. Almost all of them had been tortured to death.
My god, they're all refugee protagonists from really bad fanfiction stories.
And then, she heard the sound of heavy boots on the floor above her, followed by shrieking screams. The kind that would make every hair on your body stand straight up. She had stumbled across a makeshift torture chamber. Somebody locked the door, and she was trapped. It was dark, it was dank, and it was full of a wretched stench. She couldn't sleep with the screams of torture victims all around her. All she could do was sit curled up in one corner of the room, trembling. A week passed, then 10 days. She managed to keep hydrated by drinking the filthy water pooled up on the floor, but there was no food. Being trapped in that kind of place, half crazy from hunger, did a serious number on her mind.
And that's what drove her crazy, I guess. That and the
Female
screams.
mantises eat their mates.
I did, actually.
All day and night. She covered her ears, but it didn't help. And then she was saved by a little black mantis that taught her how to block out the screams, how to plug up her inner ears.
It was probably just a hallucination,
What are you
though.
talking about? I'm saying, Snake, that when she couldn't stand the hunger any longer, she started feeding on the corpses.
Cannibalism.
But only the male ones.
It's delicious.
She didn't realize who was doing it. In her mind, it was a female mantis devouring her mates. It was like one big twisted waking dream. There was no mantis, of course.
Just like with
It was
Crying
all
Wolf.
hallucination. Nothing more than some story spun by another person she created inside. Her unstable mind was what made her so vulnerable. Later, they ripped out what was left of her psyche with drugs and hypnosis and implanted the persona of Psycho Mantis. It wasn't her will that controlled the B&Bs. It was Psycho Mantis, half assimilated into
How
her
does
soul,
Psycho Mantis
pulling
get
the
half
strings.
assimilated into her soul?
Screaming Mantis was just another puppet. Anyway, she survived several weeks down in that hellhole and finally got back to the surface. But the screams in her head didn't subside. They would always be with her. Only this time, they weren't real. The inner earplugs didn't work anymore. The black mantis had disappeared. There was no place left to escape. Which is why she was always screaming. To drown out the ones in her own head.
I guess she never slept then. Huh.
You freed Mantis from that dark nightmare.
I freed her from the darkness.
You got it, pal. Well, I'm done playing storyteller for a while. Now get going. GW's waiting. And this time, you get to make up the ending.
Yeah, face camo from Screaming Beauty. That works. I guess because I defeated her non-lethally. Oh, Meryl, she's definitely still alive. She shot herself a couple of times, but she's fine.
Snake. Where's Johnny?
He died. Oh, really? I gotta do more fighting already?
They're here.
What? At least they don't count towards my kills, because, you know, she's the one doing them.
Go on without me. This time, I'll protect you. Go. Destroy TW while there's still time. While I'm still alive.
Okay.
Snake, the corridor ahead is full of microwaves.
Yeah. No way I'm getting through there uncooked. I'm sorry I got dragged into this.
This is a battlefield. This is no place to cry.
I've got your back. We'll meet again on the other side. Go. Hurry.
Meet again on the other side. She's expecting to die, I guess. Damn, she got some good aim. Run, Snake, run! But then, does this guy these guys try to murder her? She only has a few more bullets. There's like an endless supply of frog soldiers, so... Alright, give me a sec.